Hi, welcome to Pace Crafting Creations. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today we're going to be doing another Monster Monday video, and we're going to do a rock one. I'm going to show you how to do this little guy here. I think we might be good on light. The sun ducks in, I'll turn the other light on. So I wanted to do a purple one. So I have two already started, and the way I start them is adding gesso, and I have this one. I got this one, I think it was Michaels. I think it's Michaels. It's either Michaels or Hobby Lobby. I want to say that Artist Loft is Michaels, so that is the code for that. And it is 16 fluid ounces, and it has lasted me quite a while. I'll show you how much I've used of it. I've used about half of the container, maybe a little bit more. I use a lot of gesso. So I use that one. I really like it. It's very nice and a thick one, and it covers really well. So I did a thin layer of the gesso on the rocks, and I think I want to do this one. I wasn't sure between the two, so I did both. And I did get these rocks. You don't need to purchase rocks, but I couldn't find as many as I wanted, so I purchased these ones at Hobby Lobby. And that there's the code. They were $2.29, and they're really nice. They have a nice smooth surface, and they are varied, and I only do one side. This one's really gorgeous. I may just keep this one for myself and add it to my windows. I like to keep really pretty shiny rocks in my windows. So I think I may keep that one. It's just got some really beautiful graining, and sometimes getting it wet, you can really see how gorgeous that graining really is in there. Really, really beautiful. It's got some gorgeous quartz in there, so I think I'm going to add that one to my window. I'm going to put it over there right now so I can check it out in that little window there. I have a cup of water ready to go here, and I'm going to start off with the big brush here. I'm trying to remember my camera's on this side now. I apologize for the motorcycle. For those who are new to my channel, I live on a main street. It's the main street through my entire town that I live on. So I'm going to start with the purple, and I want to have him be a light monster. And I'm just going to follow that same line that I did before with the gesso. And I'm just going to follow him along. Cover up where I put the gesso. Now I seal my rocks with triple thick, the spray one, and we seal our paintings with that as well. And it's just a really great indoor outdoor use, and it works really well. These babies will hold up. I put some in the gardens before when I've made them the last time, and I've got requests to make them again. So what I like about it also is you can just use your thumb or your fingers to clean up the edges. So that's our first coat. I'm just going to dip my hand in there and eliminate that paint because I don't want to cross paint. So that's our first coat on our little guy. And now we need to decide the face. And now you got to find my liner brush. I have a favorite one. That is not it. There it is. I have several, so this is what I keep my brushes in, and I keep them all in there. There are very, very many. I've gotten a lot of gifts from my children and from friends over the years, and a lot of them have been brushes. So I'm going to use that one. And my favorite liner, I know they look the same, but they're not. This one on the right, my right, I guess. Well, you're looking the same direction. So this one here is my favorite liner brush. This one is my second favorite. But this one is really thin, and that's the one I really like to use a lot. So we're going to use that one. And then this is my other brush I like to use. So the first step I always do is I like to decide what the mouth is going to be first once my paint is dry. And you tell if it's dry by touching it, and it's still not dry. So I'm going to have to add another coat because my fingerprint's on there. So we're just gonna brush that. We don't want my fingerprints on there. Just brush over where my fingerprints were, and I'm just doing the hatch pattern, so right across and down, and that will cover that baby right up. So you can use an airbrush, not an airbrush, what's it called? A heat gun to dry your rocks. It will heat them up, so when you're touching them, it's going to get a little hot with the heat gun. So I like to use my fan. It's such a pretty fan, and it gives a nice breeze on it. And I got it at Dollar Tree. I have a black one somewhere, and I really should be using that one because we're in the month of September. So sun went down a little bit. I found my black one, so we'll put that one back up here. And our rock is almost dry. I really love this one. It's so pretty. Such a pretty one. And our rock is almost dry. You can see that it's almost dry because it's got only a couple spots that have shiny on them. And once the shiny is gone, then the rock will be completely dry. Takes a couple minutes to do it this way, but I love doing it that way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is decide where the face is going to go. I was kind of thinking this would be the face, but now that I look at it, I think I want it this way. I think it's just going to be really pretty having the face that way. So I'm going to come in with my black first. I always do my black first, and I'm twirling my brush. So right in that paint and twirl it. That's going to get any loose bristles you have in there. So let's go this way. We're going to do a big mouth. We'll do a big mouth on this one. And we're going to start up on the middle there and go right in there and up to there, just like that. And then we're going to go underneath it, twirl that around again, go right underneath that, and we're going to go right up, and we're going to grab there as well. So just like that. How cute. Normally I would give them a chin, but this little guy is not going to get a chin. And I'm only going to give him a couple of teeth. So let's go here and here and here. We'll give him 2 teeth in the front there. Just like that. Round that up a little bit more. And then we'll do a little rounded nose this way. Isn't he cute so far? I think I need to bring you down a little bit. That works a little bit better. And let's give him some really big eyes that come across his cheeks there. So I'm going to turn him now because I want to control the eyes. So we're going to do 2 different size eyes. We'll go really small with this one. Like that. Just a small little one. And this one here, we're going to have it overlap. Come down, and let's give him a couple of eyebrows. This one a little bit bigger. It's so cute. Look at that face. Now we're going to go in with the eyes. I like to have them looking up sometimes. So I think what we're going to do is have them up, looking up this way. So let's color in here. And then we'll have this one. Let's go a little fun with this one. And we'll have him looking the opposite direction with this one. Just like that. I think that looks really cute. 2 different directions with the eyes. And we'll clean the brush off. And then we're going to take the fan again, and we're going to dry that black because we want it to be dried completely. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I will be right back. So our black part is done of our little monster, and I want to give him some purple highlights, but we'll do that after we paint in the white. So I'm using this brush, and I got this one. It's Crafter's Choice, so I think that is Hobby Lobby, and I think it came in as a set. I think it was a set of them, because I have quite a few other ones. Pretty sure it was a set. And we don't need this much white. It's just the way my bottle flows a little bit. So I can handle him now. So what I want to do is come in here, but I don't want a lot of that white on there. And we just want to cover in right here. And he's going to really come to life. Coloring in the white part really brings them more to life than just creating their little faces do. I think it makes them pop more when you add the white parts of their eyes. And I always like to give them white parts. For some reason, it makes me happy to create the little monsters and bring them to life. Bring them to life with their little white eyes. And you can't help but smile when you look at them. They're just so cute. And if we go over the black just a little bit, that's okay, because we'll come in with our black last and do our highlights. So let's give him some teeth. And I think what I want to do is actually have the teeth extend down a little bit more. And I'm just doing little dots of white. Kind of have it extend over his mouth a little. So that will take a couple of coats to do that. And then let's leave this one where it is. So cute. So adorable. Look at him. So cute, right? Alright, so we're going to add a little bit more white up here. The white usually takes about 2 coats because it really absorbs into the stones. Light colors like to absorb. That's why you use the gesso underneath. Okay, so we've got that little guy like that. Now comes highlighting. So I'm going to dip my brush in water first just to get it back to that smoothness. And now I'm going to come in with some colors. So I put all my purples here. I probably won't use all the purples that I have, but I wanted to be able to add different shades of purple. So for the eye here, we're going to do this purple here on the inside of the eye. And then I think what we're going to do too is we'll go to that next shade down, like the little light color we had right here, and we'll add a little bit of that as well into the eye, like a little highlight in the eye here underneath where we just added that. Just like that. And I'm cleaning my brush in between. And now we'll come in with those darker colors. So let's use this darker color here. And we'll go underneath this eyebrow here with that color. If I can get it to come on here. There we go. I kept wiping it off. And then we'll go a little bit on this side. Oh, I picked up the wrong color. This color here, not that lavender with it. And then we'll add a little bit of that there. And then we're going to go underneath the eye here. I'm going to go right across that black, because we're going to fill in the black anyways. Just like that. We're going to fill in that black, so I'm not worried about it, because the black will paint right over that. Just like that. And I thought it would be cute to add a little bit of the blue and the green. So I think I'm going to make the nose blue. Forgot to round my own brush there. So I'm going to make the nose blue. And then I'm going to round it down as well as the bottom there. We want to round that a little bit, so it kind of adds to our little nose guy there. Just like that. Then we're going to take that green. I think I'll do the green after, because normally I would do whites of the little highlights with white, but I think I want to do green. So we're going to go back into that black. And we're going to go back up here and we're going to highlight where our eye was, where our little mouth was here, and do the same over here. Get that back. And then go back and we're going to go underneath our teeth here. And do the same over here around the teeth. Just to get that looking, what do you call it, smoother surfaced. And then we need to go back in between the eyes there for the separation, and right up here, need to highlight that again. And then on the side here, fix any bumpiness. And you don't need to fix the bumpies. They actually work in your favor. And then go around the nose one more time and around that bottom of the eye. And over here, underneath the eye there. There we go. Looking good. Now I need to go under the eye one more time here, and I like to do that with a very thin line of black. Very thin. As thin as we can get our brush. Very, very thin line of black. Just like that. Isn't that adorable? It looks so cute. So cute. Now let's add our highlights, and I think I'm going to highlight with green this time. So he's looking in two different directions. So we want this one to go this way. So we're going to go right down like that. And right like that. Just a couple of lines. And then over here, we want him going this way. Can't go too far down because we have the mouth there. And then add some dots. One dot there, one dot there. And then we'll add white down here inside the mouth again on those teeth. Just to get them back to being completely covered. And then the last touch that we're going to do is add some sparkle. We want some sparkle somewhere. Oh, he needs a little bit of white showing up here to give a little bit more teeth in the mouth area there. So let's do just a couple of lines to indicate more teeth. Not very big ones. Just like that. Looks gorgeous. So cute, right? And then I always love to add some sparkle nail polish in. So this one is, let's see, Sally Hansen. And that's the numbers on the back. I don't know if you can see them. And it's Ice Queen, number 840. And I want to add some sparkle around those cheeks. Get that in there. I don't want it off that part. Oh, what fell? Oh, a little piece of it fell right on his face there. So right around the cheeks area, which is right here. So we're just going to add a little bit of sparkle, just like that. And then a little bit of sparkle over here to this one. Just like that. Kind of rosies up the cheeks a little bit. And there we have our little monster for Monster Monday. Isn't he cute? So adorable. Thank y'all for watching and joining me create this little guy. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.